Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Overcoming Anxiety, Fear, Panic, Stress, and Related Depression. I've been asked this question several times this week by some of the people who watch and follow the series, and I think I'd like to address it. The question was, am I normal that I have a struggle in managing my mind? I look around the world, I don't seem to think that other people are dealing with this issue. And many times I just feel bad. I feel down. I feel frustrated. I feel like there's something off with me, that this is quote unquote something that I should know how to do, something that I shouldn't be struggling with, as if like everybody knows how to tie their shoes, so everybody knows how to manage their mind. And that seems to be the feeling that they have. And I think it's very, very important because it's distressing to walk around believing and feeling that there's something wrong with you, especially if it's inaccurate. One of the challenges we have societally is that as we grow up, we're taught many things during our upbringing and development. So we're taught how to walk, we're taught how to eat, we're taught how to run, we're taught how to go to the bathroom, we're taught how to get dressed, we're taught how to brush our teeth. There's many things we're taught. Maybe we're taught how to cook and bake. And so many very, very important skills we get taught through our upbringing. But if you think about it, have you been taught anything about managing what I call the supercomputer between your ears? And the answer is most likely not. Very, very little is spent. Think about your schooling. You were taught so many different topics and so many important topics. Did anybody spend any time explaining to you how to manage the supercomputer between your ear? And there I know, it's a resounding no. Lately, it's been introduced somewhat. I do go to speak at some Beis Yaakovs and seminaries and discuss these topics. How do you manage the supercomputer between your ears? If you don't learn it from your parents, and it doesn't come with a manual, how are you supposed to know how to deal with it? It's a massive operation. We know that the average person uses not even 10% of his mental capacity, of the capability that the supercomputer between your ears does. And recognize that anybody that has achieved, whether it's academically, whether it's spiritually, whether it's physically, in sports, or in any other achievement, they have done it with the supercomputer between their ears, which is very similar, if not exactly the same as yours. You have a brain that simply, if somebody knows how to tightrope walk, or somebody knows how to, do some other behavior, generally speaking, it's simply they honed in and are using their mind to allow them the ability to do that skill. They don't have a different brain. Now, I'm sure there are things in your life that you want to be able to do well. So if somebody's a good public speaker, it's not that they were born with a different brain, with a quote-unquote public speaking brain. They have the same brain that you have. They just utilize it in a different way. Similarly, people that live in good emotion generally have the same brain. They just have better instructions. Now, many times we learn these things from our parents and people around us. But if our parents didn't know how to manage the supercomputer between their ears well, then we're going to be in a pickle. Because now we couldn't even learn it. Because whatever we did learn was subconscious and messages that came through the grapevine, but not directly. So why not develop a course that teaches you how to do it? Well, that's a good question. But the bottom line is that you need to be aware that you did not learn the skills and tools, technologies of how to manage the supercomputer between your ears. So it's not your fault. Of course you're struggling with it, especially if it's capable and talented and you got a lot going on up there. It's going to be much more difficult to manage. And you haven't been taught formally how to deal with it. That's what prompted me and what drives me and what my mission is, to get out there and teach people the skills and tools to manage the supercomputer between their ears. You can live a much better quality of life, achieve much more in life, and live a much, much more successful and happy life achieving your desires, not mine, living the life you deserve, not what other people want for you, because you really can have it. If you're only using 10% of your capacity, imagine you used a lot more of your capacity. I mean, the sky's the limit. You can really live the life that you desire and deserve. And that's my goal in presenting these videos. Now, I'm extremely grateful to Lakewood Scoop for giving me the opportunity to be able to present some of these thoughts. And I plan to continue presenting them. I am looking for the opportunity to be able to present it quicker and, in more time. So I'm thinking now, I'm formulating the free webinars that I hope to be able to run that will be a longer period of time, like an hour, so I can share a lot more information than I can share in these short videos. If you'd like information as they come up, which hopefully will happen as soon as I find the practical part of facilitating it, you can sign up for my email list on my website. It's www.benjaminhalpern.com, and you'll see there's a pop-up that I put there so you could sign up for the email list. So I'll keep you informed when the webinars become reality in the next couple of weeks so you can join them. Thank you so much for watching this, and I appreciate it, and I wish you a fabulous week. I'm looking forward to seeing you on my next video.